Today on the show, we have two guys that are looking for opportunities everywhere. They have existing businesses, but they need your help. Stay tuned. Okay, so what I dig about these two guys is both of them have opportunities in front of them in which they're trying to seek out other mentors and seek out other people. Also, Colin is actively doing his own experiments. Take a look.
Opportunities everywhere, so let's jump right into it. So Educate is doing a new thing this week where we're going to be making a few videos for Facebook and trying to collect emails for a new email list that we're doing, promoting this new card game that we're making. Now, why are we doing that? We're doing that because before we even make the card game, before we even put money into it, we want to make sure that there's interest in it. So we're gauging the room, we're kind of looking around for our audience. And that's because Educate runs one experiment per week, and I recommend you do the same. For your business, for your personal life, or whatever, try to run at least one experiment per week. And by experiment, I mean putting time, energy, money, resources into something where you don't know if it's going to fail or succeed, but you're trying to see exactly what happens. And what you'll notice is every time you run an experiment, you'll look at whether an opportunity is for you or not for you. So if your experiment fails, then you know not to do that anymore, and then so that's a good thing. So failure is good because it's telling you what not to do. So run experiments, and that's how you'll find the most opportunities. Educate found this opportunity through an experiment with our teachers and our email list that we actually just ran yesterday. So these things are really important. Always keep running experiments, and that way you can keep searching for opportunities to new directions to take your business, or new ways to make your customers happy, or new ways to reach your customers. That's super important.
So on the subject of opportunities being everywhere, a lot of the times how basically my business comes into play of a conversation is basically with people asking me what I want to do in college. And a lot of the times I'm introduced to a lot of people basically by my family or at work or just anywhere in general. People ask a lot of questions. A lot of times they ask what I want to do in college, and I tell them I want to study business administration. They ask why. And that's directly where I go into gardening gear and tell them all about it. And, that it leads to a lot of stuff. Like right now, I have summer programs that are asking for shirts and a lot of stuff like that. But that's how a lot of my marketing, me having those opportunities come from.
Okay, so the exciting thing is there, as you heard from Lesley, he's already got an existing business and he wants to grow, and he's engaging in people when they ask him, what are you doing in college? And he's going to be an intrapreneur. So while he's going to try to grow gardening gear, he knows that a part of this is going to be done in college. And some of the ways he's talking about kind of grow through the friends and family network. Meanwhile, Colin has been the king of reaching out to people and doing experiments and getting feedback. Colin is one of those rare kids that he wants you to criticize his product. And that's how the guy grows. He and Jackson have done an amazing job of constantly putting out kind of beta tests. So it's exciting to see both these guys grow. Also, as I said yesterday, one of the reasons why they grow is that we put these videos out for you guys to not only comment on, if you do, they'll get back with you, but also when people share, more and more eyes get to be a part of these young entrepreneur missions. And for that's the best thing we can provide at StartEdUp, is not only great advice, but also great feedback and growing a network. So a like, a share, a comment is everything to us. All right, tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit about the difference between an accelerator and an incubator and why we're trying to figure that out here at StartEdUp Foundation. Until then, this is Don Wettrick reminding you that opportunities are everywhere. We'll see ya.